Hello, my name is Kriostix, and welcome back to Deus Ex. And to our attempts at continuing and finishing up the story. Probably not on this recording, but we're getting closer, inching by the minute, you know. So, let's just see if we can do this right quick, because doggos. Okay, my bad. There you go. Doggo's dead. And then there's you. Also dead. Good start. Cool. I do not remember how exactly the I have no real memory of how many people are patrolling these streets here, so I don't know if I'll be able to kill him through the window. No. I have no idea if that'll work. Well, not as such. No, it doesn't armor pierce the windows. That works, though. Master rifle skills are useful, is the expert opinion on that, which I'm not an expert, but JC Denton is, because master, haha, yes. So I would imagine there's no more NPCs, or at least enemies inside the building, but better safe than sorry. Also, there you are. I was, for a hot second, I was confused on where the door was. Well, I stand corrected. He just didn't give a crap if his friend fell over. Well, got more ammo, can't complain. Front gate, money, cool. Yeah, I would imagine that won't work, yeah. Okay, some radio equipment. A little old, but okay. Interesting. This is probably not a bad way to get in there, so... But before I do that... I need to consider the options of this. I have 12 rockets, and I have 19 white phosphorus rockets. The thing is, the white phosphorus is a little dangerous to use, so I gotta be careful with it, but... Right. As I said, it has a rather long range problem, if you will, so... Very long range problem. Yeah, that's probably not just not the way to do that. To do that then. Unless I can like shoot it from outside. Maybe. Wow, everything blew up. That's quite something. Assuming the boxes as well, yeah. Assault rifle ammo. Range weapon mod. Yeah, sure, I suppose. Let's see what we can put it on. Sniper rifle, maybe? Yeah, that's gotta be the one. Okay, we're good to get upstairs and go, I think. Okay. Be prepared for people. Because there's probably gonna be people, and that's usually how it goes, so... Oh, hi. A little messy, but it got the job done, so... Okay, how that actually hit him, I am not sure. be on a level with you, that confuses me a little bit. Oh, I hear another one. Okay. Let's see if we can be ready for whoever's coming.
Watch it. He hasn't gone far.
Well, I didn't go far. That's true. You are correct on that point, for sure. Uh-huh. Door strength infinite. Okay. Then I probably need to do it this way. So, gas grenade and... I don't think I can break items, right? So, not sure what happened to the other item there, but okay. Aha! I see a thing in there. Whatever that is. It looks like... what's a yellow one again? Oh boy, it's been a little bit, hasn't it? Can't destroy it. Silencer. I cannot use that in anything. Cool. Oh, I'm actually using the tricky ammo. Hi. Cool trash bags. Yeah, so you have that problem that I basically need to destroy that before I can enter there. Interesting. I could probably... Yeah. That might go with an explosive, but you know, why bother, right? Thank you. Let's check. That just goes there. Okie dokie. I should probably go check if he has sniper rifle ammo, because he's super might. It's perfectly possible. Yep. Okay, I am spacing out on where the exact entrance... Oh, hi. So you just didn't care that there were some explosions around you and, you know... Cool. That's okay with me. I'll just, Hi. Cool. And items and stuff... Sabo rounds, medkit, cool. Ah. Of course. So, is it safe to say this might be the way to go? Also, that's not a very... That door is lucky it can withstand the sword. But that should be the way to go, right? Cool. Let's go say hi to the people who want to shoot a missile. For some reason. Hi. Just visiting for like health and safety purposes, I promise. I did, there was a 8456. Yep. They didn't change them. Question is does it work for both of them? Yep. Hi. There's a lot of doors here. Yeah, they did say that he figured that it would probably not work for all the doors. Okay, 3 tools for 100. So what's the cost of an alarm? Just asking for a friend. Oh, you. Okay. Feel free to come closer. Let's see if we can take out the man in black with gusto. Wow. They can take a beating, can't they? Oh, crap. Okay, that could have gone better, but, you know. Oops. I may have lost both of my legs, but that's what happens in the line of duty, you know? Luckily, I'm Wolverine. Sort of. No point in wasting multi-tools if the alarm isn't really a problem. Okay, I'm curious, what's in there? I heard you, but... I know, it's weird. So are you in there, or what? No, there's a scientist. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Why are you locked in the bathroom?
Closest thing we have to a jail cell.
And?
I found out about Howard Strong. He's the reason we're about to nuke Vandenberg.
Who's Strong?
You won't believe me.
I am strong.
He's an agent for a secret high-level conspiracy called Majestic 12.
Interesting.
I'm not crazy. The guys in the black uniforms aren't US soldiers. Ever since they got here, Strong's been in charge.
I didn't call you crazy.
I didn't.
I'm staying right here.
Ah, fair enough. Elder Armageddon, cool.
Going down. That could be cute.
Okay. Hi! Hi. Considering how close that was, I'll take it. Sure. Cool. So that's hopefully all of the enemies in the absolute immediate vicinity, but there's probably still more close by, so... Ooh, much appreciated. So, upstairs.
First, abort the launch, then use the terminal on the left to reprogram the missile to hit Area 51.
Okay. Let's do. There. Getting good skill points. If I'm lucky, I might actually be able to master either lockpicking or electronics at some point.
Launch sequence initiated. It's gonna be a sunny day at Area 51.
Just like your lab work, Savage. Premature celebration.
You've got about 10 minutes, Paige.
As a scientist, you should have learned to expect surprises.
JC, go to the silo. Make sure no one interferes with this launch.
But can I enter the silo is my question. I still don't have the numbers, right? Because that's here, right? Oh! Never mind. Okay, so is Howard Strong in there, whoever that is? Because again, I've done this, but it's been a very long time.
We have a few minutes to kill before we destroy the missile. Might as well kill you.
That is all of them dead. So, there you go, Paige. I hope it was worth it. 2 men in blacks, 2 commandos, all dead. That's why a sniper rifle is good. No items though. Ooh, I hear spiders. That means spider. Could be on a different level. Ah. Am I supposed to go up or down?
Contact. Proceeding as listed.
Okay, I see. No enemies on level 1. I'll just go, you know, bit by bit because... Hi.
You won this round, but I've still got Helios and we're a mile underground. Time for Plan C.
The rocket's about to launch. I'll meet you topside.
Oh, I can just like go. I for some reason I expected it to be a little more. Okay, cool. Yep, that's Howard Strong, super dead. Plasma rifle, crowbar, lamb. I don't need it now. Well, basically, the enemies don't really give anything. And I super doubt there's gonna be any skill points to be given for killing them, but... Then again, I do like to be thorough, so... There you go. Dead and dead. There's at least one man in black still. Was he on level 4 then? Oh, and there's a repair bot too, which gives me reason to do this. So the man in black might super be on the upper level ready to shoot at me, so... Hi. Thanks. I think I hear the footsteps. Can't see it though. I mean, I'd love to take him alive, but if that's not an option. As in, to loot, because they might be carrying a biocell or something. Because I have the trank darts to spare. But, again... If I don't have a line of sight from down there, it's not really an option. Oh, hi!
Stay calm, please.
I have one from here, though. I could try.
Strange.
I know.
Intruder. I'm dealing with it.
Calm down. There's no reason to panic. The AI didn't exactly do itself any favors in getting a line of sight to me, but I don't want to go immediately in there either. I just want to get a line of sight to that, and then that would be awesome. But I'm impatient, so. Hey, MIB, care to, you know... Oh, I see it. I wonder. Yep. Works. They tend to need 4 darts, though, so... Come on. Come to Creo Sticks. Haha. Oh, come on. I had you right then and there. I can grab the missed ones from the wall, so... I was hoping I could get two on a row in there to hopefully make the damage a little faster to do, but that might be a little over optimistic. But indeed, on easier settings, this requires 3, I'm pretty sure. But this is a, you know, different times. Do you mind? Hi. I really want to take you alive. I'm trying to be the nicest person in the world right now. For selfish reasons, yes, but still. Come on. Come on. I can smell you. You MIBs wear really, really metallic cologne. Come on. Luckily you stand out when you appear, but still. Sure. Aha. Yes. That's still probably not enough, but one more will be.
Target in sight. Don't worry, we'll find him.
I know. Little more. Haha, gotcha. Wait, what? I didn't come from here, right? Oh, wait, yeah, I did. Sorry. So I didn't actually go to 5? No, 6. Please tell me you drop a bio cell, because I feel like I've earned one. Not really, no. Yep, not even dead. I was the nicest person ever. See? I can be super, super cool. And I'm sure he won't die when the missile launches. That's beside the point. That's... Oh, right, I should probably heal up and get the recharge from the repair pod. Here we are. 5 and then across, right? That sounds good. Okay, it's a little dark, I'll grant you. There you go. No one remembers the that, sure. I don't feel like I picked up the code in any of the places there, so there we go. Also put the buckshot, not the sabot. This should put me topside, I think. Hi.
Now on to Area 51, JC. Page will be weakened. This is our chance.
Mm-hmm. Go plan. Yay, awesome. Ah, there's Jock. I can probably survive the drop with the... Yeah. Right, well, survive.
Let's get out of here. There's a hero's welcome waiting for you at Vandenberg.
We're going to Area 51.
Alone? Don't you think we should regroup first?
I'm going after Bob Page.
Okie dokie. Progress happening.
Just spotted a sniper in the tower.
Thanks, but I can, like, barely see. So... Oh, you. Yeah, thanks. Bye. How is there a sniper in the tower, considering we shot a missile into this place? Like, isn't the... Did they say nuke or missile, or both? Because I feel like they've used the word nuke as well here. Hi. Okay. I'm curious. Okay, what do you have? Law, medkit, assault rifle, bullets. I don't know. I mean, I can believe that I'll be running low on medkits, but nah, sure. Oh, maybe that'll be useful. Let's find out. Nope, not really. Okay, I guess I can go check in the smaller buildings, like, to see what's what, right? Did that actually do damage, though? No, that's... For some reason, sometimes JC does the oof, even though there's no damage.
Here's a satellite image of the damage from the missile. Page is weakened, but you still have to penetrate his bunker. I seem to be in remission, JC. Everett is right. The virus has some sort of on-off switch. Anyway, I'll be looking over your shoulder again.
Cool. Glad to hear you're, you know, feeling better and probably gonna be okay. You seem like a good guy. The silent approach, yes. Tower key. Biocells. Oh, sorry. 3 picks into a crawl space. I'll think about it. Okay. I don't remember. That suggests I might get the right key at some point, but it's not guaranteed though, I think. Binoculars, basketball, okay. Let's see about that picture. Okay. Cool. The question is, did they never try to evacuate Vandenberg from the blast? That's kind of odd to me. Like, yeah, they trust JC to get the job done, but still. Like, if we have time to fly there and do that stuff, surely they have time to, like, run away from the area, at least. Possibly with, like, cars. Exploration bonus, okay. Flares, candy bars. Please tell me you drop lockpicks, because I used a lot of them. Well, you don't, but you do rockets, though. Jammed communications, login, cool, okay. Biocell. That's a lot of lockpicks to just throw away at the beginning of the whole thing, but I'm sure I'll make it. Oh! That's gonna go to the power regulator again, so I'm super gonna. Question, can I get it without the... It's a different force field though, isn't it? Probably. Different kind. Yeah, that's probably not gonna work. It's worth a try though, because it has the, like, the Deus Ex force fields have the have the tendency to be a little, but yeah, that might be an actual, like, a glass case or something that just won't. Yeah, okay. How's my skill points these days though? 4 or 5. Yeah, it's still gonna be a bit before I can, like, master lockpicking or something, but cool. Still interesting to keep in mind if it happens to. Yeah, that's like a window, it's a different thing. Okay, but that means I can probably... Because I got a feeling that power regulation is gonna be an issue, so... Okay. Worth it, yeah. Could you go? Okay. Let's see. How is there still robots around? Again, I mean, it's a missile. Like, yeah, I can do this, but It's probably worth it to try to get them with the assault rifle instead, because I got a feeling there's gonna be a lot of robots in the. Huh. Okay. There's gonna be a lot of Oh, hi. Do you want a sniper bullet? I can give you many. For Christmas presents, you know how it goes. So, it probably stands to reason it was not a radioactive missile then. God damn. Nope. Not accepting that. Okay. Yeah, that's him running there. That's true. Yeah, you're supposed to die in one hit. Haven't you heard the memo? There. That's how it's supposed to go. Okay, question. Can I, like, long-range shoot the... Solid try. I'll give myself a little credit for the attempt, but, there you go. Oh! There's MIBs too. Cool. It's fine. It's fine.
Some soldiers running away from the hangar. Be careful.
It's fine. Bread Truck, hi. Howie, how have you been? Welcome. How has your day been? Tell me a story. I'm, you know, decent. Can't complain too much. Nothing, you know, big going on personally. So that's in these days especially all good. How have you been? I've reached the final areas of Deus Ex, and I'm hoping I manage to pull this thing off somehow. You wouldn't happen to have like a repair bot around here? I'd love one. Slow day at work as usual. Okay. Well, I mean, there is value in having a usual day, especially again, you know. Just stopping before I have dinner. Cool. I hope the dinner is super good and tasty and nutritious and all that good stuff. I have eaten today basically a couple of pieces of bread and one entire frozen pizza and a tiny bit of chocolate. That's my today's meals, which equals to kind of enough, like in the ballpark of let's say 1,300-400 calories at least. So I gotta eat once more and then it's pretty good. I'm eating sensibly well, no. I was about to say I eat sensibly these days, but I don't, because I eat frozen pizza, right? But point being, I eat, like, you know, in sensible intervals these days, and that's actually done some good stuff to my waistline, so that's good. Hi. Just gonna do the thing. Hi. Maintenance access, recommendation squad, notes, troops, menja, cool. Napalm, cool, I don't need that. Okay, and then back. But you don't really have anything of, like, paramount importance. Whoa, oops. I sometimes forget my speed enhancement has some gusto in it. Hi? Wait, what? Yeah, I'll need to get in there in a second. I'll just talk to this boy first.
I give up.
I don't need to, it's fine. I'm sure you probably have something to give or sell, so...
Relax. I'm not from Majestic 12.
Who?
The guys who've been shooting people. I was under the impression that they ran this facility.
Oh no, I've seen him underground. I've heard rumors, but I didn't really think...
More of it's true than you would believe. I'm here to stop them. Can you help me get inside the bunker?
You must be crazy.
I am.
I'm going after their leader, Bob Page. Can you help me or not?
Well, yeah, sure. If you want to open the blast door, the security terminal is at the top of the control tower. The login is A51, password XX15YZ.
That's more like it.
Don't have any stuff to give, though.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, I'm sure. It'll be fine. Hashtag exclamation mark fine. It's being just good. I'm being a professional. Please, just go in the. You're supposed to. Listen. There you go. That's hopefully enough, but I'll throw the other one out as. Oh wait, can I even need to? Yeah, but I can't jump with them, so. Okay, let's just. Come on. Okay, and then just. There you go. Okay, with luck I can probably. There you go. What key? Storage key. Okay. I hope it wasn't anything I've opened up before. It might be, but if it is, then just, you know, that's life. Oh, there was this way as well. Oh, right. Exactly, yeah. But yeah, not this door. But basically, isn't that door basically useless because I just went in there anyway and did the thing? Yeah. Okay. Cool. But no repair bots here, so. I don't think that's a door. Yeah. Very rarely doors are that blurry or big. There's one exception I can think of, but that has happened long ago. Way back in the shipyard dock place with the submarine. Oh, no, not the super freighter. Okay, I think I'm ready to go in then. That's just the main door. Shouldn't matter. So. Oh, what's... Oh, no, I've been here. This was, yeah. This was the first place I went to, right? Okay. There is something there, actually. But I think it's just ammo. Although I can probably... Okay, that went weird, but I can do this. There. Lockpick. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Yeah, I think that's all there is to this place, with the exception of the tower, which we're gonna go in next. Okay. Gotta be careful with the biocell, but bioelectricity, but... Oh, that's a lamb. Oh, goody. Fuck. Okay, do I have all the stuff I got from there, though? Like, no. Damn it. Come on. That's unfortunate. I should... I try to remember the save often, but, you know, it just sometimes drops. Give me a second. Stuff. This is the faster way to do this. Lockpick and the key. Let's talk to the dude about the stuff and things. Hi.
I give up.
Relax. I'm go.
Relax, exactly. My words precisely. And then to the... There. Then to the place. We didn't lose that much time. Because I've checked now, I know that around this place there's nothing, so... Not a huge deal. So, up here... Down here, open door... Save game. Okay, this time let's see if I can catch that lamb. It's gonna... Lucky. Or, well, you know. Got it, though. Ooh! That is appreciated. There's much healing I need to do. Like literally an arm and a leg and another leg, so. There might be something to be said about upgrading the healing next, but we'll see. Come on. A little more. Just a little more. Just a bit. That's a lot of healing. There you go. Okay, are there more lambs though? Don't see any in the absolute immediate, but that doesn't necessarily mean much. Yeah, here. Okay. That's the disarmed lamb. The question is about the other one. I wonder if... Well, don't need to wonder anymore. Luckily, I can heal up all of that, so... Okie dokie. Well, that went a little not as well as I'd like, but, you know, at least I didn't die to it. And I don't really lose resources to it as such, because I can just recharge all of that, but... Disarming them on a ladder is a tall order, for sure. Especially that one seemed quite difficult. Ready for it. They can always just do the 75. Luckily that should be enough, but it's odd. I always find that weird that it's only 75. I'll never stop finding it a little odd. Okay, and then downstairs. Like, is the downstairs away for somewhere, or is it just like a storage cellar or something? Storage cellar. Well, I'll take the bullets. Yeah, they might be very useful. Let's go. Yeah, so in there, and let's go make some history. Here.
These blast doors are the reason I don't have to worry about nukes. Or you.
Okay, so it was a nuke. Well, I mean, you said about blast doors, but they're like open. How do you... Are you sure that's... Ah, crap. Hi. Yeah, I see you. Okay, let's right quick recharge the life once more. That went a little not quite as I wanted it to go. Hopefully for the last time I need to recharge life though. Like, at least in this place, I mean. Hi robot, I need your services again. So, you know the movie I, Robot? This is the movie Hi Robot. I just took a Hi Robot and I just need to always just recharge my bio cells. That would be a really cool movie, I'm sure. Full of action and stuff. Yes. Okay, and back into the fight. I wonder if I could always just come back here, but that would be really... I wouldn't want to do that, though. That would be a little like, So if it was a nuke, then how come the people can just like be around in here? One would imagine it's like super radioactive. I can sort of believe the robots, yeah, sure, but...
The schematics show an elevator to the west, but utility power is down. You'll need to bring up the power before you can use the elevator.
Tom?
Don't rely too heavily on Savage's schematics. You can be certain that I've installed a few surprises since his departure.
I believe, but I can't quick save while you keep yapping, so... Hi. Ooh, there was one more in here as well. Good to know.
You're nearing the power room. The computer that controls power to the elevator system is in the control room at the back.
Oh, goody. What's in the boxes? A lockpick, you say? I do kind of need those, though. Oh, it's there, okay. Yeah, I can take you. Come on. Again, can I just like go in the window, huh? No, not quite. A window that can withstand the dragon's tooth. That's impressive. Also, I hear another spider robot, so... find nothing. Unfortunate. Ha! Haha! More sabot rounds. And a bio cell, much appreciated.
The elevator power is online. Good. Proceed to the bunker.
I'm going. Okay, so I actually really want that, lockpick there. So this is gonna suck. But I'm actually low on lockpicks, or lower than anything than I'd like to be, so. Luckily I have this here to do away with the damage, so it's fine. Ha. Thank you. Is the robot there, maybe? Because I can hear it and yeah. Hi. I'll take everything. Everything that makes sense to carry, not the thermo-optic suit. Obviously. I don't care. Don't need to wait for 30 seconds for 2%. Okay, making good progress. Down we go.
Good work. You've reached the bunker. Page has extensive defenses throughout sectors 2 and 3. So proceed with caution. We think Page himself has pulled back to Sector 4.
Oh, much farther than that. A moment more and I will be like nothing you've ever seen. A new life form everywhere and nowhere. Like air or radiation, redundant, self-replicating, always evolving.
Sounds good. 50 skill points, cool, thanks. Let's see. Oh, he's talking about the schematics, but not as such. Didn't upload any to my.
Page is further down. Find the elevator. Your primary objective is to kill Page, JC.
Is that the only primary objective? Not yet, nothing, cool. Camera, there. Because the game has, I believe, at least 3 endings that you can choose to do. They all happen here, but they are a little tiny bit more involved than in, I think, Human Revolution, I think it was, where it was like press button to do an ending. Which, it was a little amusing, but sure. But basically, yeah, this is a little more involved in how to do. I could probably make this. There. Not sure, there's probably gonna be spiders from down there or something if that gets triggered, but like, why trigger it, you know? Okay.
I'm always pleased to see one of my experiments perform so well. You aren't even afraid, are you? We got a lot of things right when we made you, Denton, but don't worry. I know your weaknesses.
How much further?
Not far.
Oh, hi.
You will reach Page. I just wanted to let you know that Alex hacked the Sector 2 security grid. The code's 8946. And I wanted to warn you about Tracer Tong.
Why?
Tong's helping out from Vandenberg. The vaccine worked.
Yes, well, he has another motive. He wants you to destroy Area 51.
That's the plan.
No, JC. Spare the facility. Spare Helios the power station. They can be made to service.
Us?
You and me, JC. We'll rule the world in secret, with an invisible hand, the way the Illuminati have always ruled.
Don't you think it's time we end the tyranny for everyone?
There's such a thing as a compassionate conspiracy. We don't need Page's commandos, troopers, crude inventions. Trust me. Kill Page. Dowd and I will be here to help with the next step.
Okay, that's like the first option of an ending. So. But yeah, my weakness as JC Denton is probably not being silent, but I have gusto. Listen. That's not gonna work, man. Just... There you go. Moving target that far away, headshot is gonna be tricky, so... Ah,
Target locked.
crap. Not the best possible way to do it, but there's a repair bot there, so it's fine. I can just... Oh! Accuracy got worse because my hand is injured, isn't it? See it go into a cross in a moment. I got a feeling. I was wondering like why the crosshair, but that's probably because the hand is messed up, right? Yep. I didn't even remember that was a thing, but it makes perfect sense, right? Haha. Okay. Ready with the thing. Okie dokie. No immediate enemies there. Sector 3 access. I could just lockpick that, but I don't know. Do I need to? So I'm perfectly willing to fight through everything. I haven't ever done this on hard, so it's actually a cool little exercise. Which again, there's also a harder difficulty than hard, being the quote-unquote realistic one, but still. Recreation, really? Works. You killed a scientist on the table, did ya? That's messed up. Just gonna say that out loud. Well, that works. Clank, hi! How has your day been? Tell me a story. Well, welcome. Julia, blah blah blah. Only place we can talk in private. Do strange requests. Chambers 10169. Murder X. Well, that sounds like the name of a really unfortunate relationship simulator, but like, sure. But for the sake of the question, yes. I slept in late, went on a nice walk with the dog, and have been working on a side project for most of the day. Cool. Sounds good. I've had a non-eventful day as such, and then you know, slept relatively okay, ate, did some stuff like, you know, some thumbnail things and such and such and such, and then started to do this for today. So there we go. Non-eventful is good. That is true. That is, I can agree with that. I can put pool balls in the corners. It's very cool. Yay! Saving the world can wait for a bit. Very polygonal pool things, but it's fine. They work just fine. Come on. A little more. I haven't done this on any pool table yet, so now's an excellent time. Cool. And now they are all inside the pool table, crashing into each other like crazy. Because in many other pool tables, they have an opening in the game in the side, and they just fall off to the floor. But in here they can't, so they just crash into each other and endlessly inside the table. I actually was expecting them to fall off, but apparently there's no hole, so there we are. Now they have a forever musical performance going on in here. It's great. Okie dokie. Did I check this already? Infinite motion machine. Exactly. That's exactly what that is. I probably checked it, yes. Okay. So yeah, we are in Area 51. There's a really big bunker under. Oh, hi. 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 Do you care to take like a... Damn, he's far away. Boom. I try to save up my guided projectile, so if I have a chance to do it with the grenades, I will, basically. Remind me again. Is it... Yes. Hi. Ooh, Medbot. Hi. He seems super dead. What? Where? Why? That's why. I do want the biocell though, so... 2 for 2. I remembered. First try. Okay, so. So it's this, and it's not 0149, right? No. Okay, Okay, one of these is gonna be 0149. I at least hope it is. I super hope it is. Just checking that I remember it right. Oh, 0169. Oops. Respectful, yes. Section 3 axis. Yes. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, let's drop the Gep gun for a little bit. Okay, since the battery system is now full, I think the next option is gonna be... Do we want infravision or better healing? Because that's basically the option we have here. Better healing is probably more useful. I don't use the infravision, not like I don't, or night vision. I'm curious to see what that is, though. Let's save scum it and see what it is. So F8. So yeah, it's an improved light amplification thing. You know what? I'll take it. Yeah. Let's. Because I can live with the healing. I might not use it, but I don't need the better healing either. It's fine. Okay, there's gonna be a lockpick and biocell for 2 tools. Oh, and maybe don't forget the... There's a biocell there and a multi-tool for 2. Yeah, okay. I can do that trade. So, ready to put assault rifle in hand and boom. There. Yeah, it's not a horrible way to do this thing. Interesting. At least a change of pace, if nothing else. So... plasma rifle don't use... 2 tools. I don't know. I have a bunch of tranq darts, though. I'm full of those anyway. I'm technically speaking running sorta kinda low on some of the assault rifle bullets. Yes, but I can compensate though. It's not that big of a problem. I'll be fine. Yeah, and I'm indeed full of medkits too. That's interesting. So probably I can now go back to the left and actually open that door too. But oh, that's a message thing. Let's have a talk with someone. Hi? Oh, or not. Oh, wait, is this the one with Everest? This is just a full circle, right? Yeah. Cool. Good to know. So that should work to this one. I could have passed this with lockpicks, but like, you know, why not go explore and do stuff?
what you think's right, JC. Only listen to your own conscience.
Thanks, Paul. So who thinks that's gonna be an enemy-filled elevator when I push the button? I just have this inkling. Which is fine, I can just grenade the whole bunch, but, like, you know.
Bet you didn't know your mom and dad tried to protest when we put you in training. They love their little boy, JC, and that's why they're dead. Sending up the men who did the job.
They died before you managed to end the message, but... Sorry. Hi, Etche. How's your day been? Welcome. Tell me a story.
Barely a scratch.
No scratch.
You're a little faster on your feet than your daddy was.
I'm pretty sure I don't have parents, actually, because I was like basically test tube built, but... well, you know, or I was... Well, we had foster parents, probably. Yes, that's true. Right. Hi. Ooh.
We can get you into Sector 3, but no further. Page is in a separate area with his own security grid.
Everett says you want me to destroy Area 51.
I intercepted his communication. JC, he is simply using you to bring the Illuminati back to power. Listen to Savage and me. There is a reactor lab with 2 antimatter reactors.
In other words, yes. You want me to blow the facility up. Why? It's just a hole in the ground.
Decades ago, the UN made Area 51 the central hub for all electronics communications. The Aquinas Protocol, originally for surveillance, has given Page unlimited abilities to censor and control all forms of media.
If we destroy the Aquinas hub, we'll take down the global network.
Exactly. They dug their own grave, JC. We're going to eliminate global communications altogether.
I don't know. Sounds like overkill.
As long as technology has a global reach, someone will have the world in the palm of his hand. If not Bob Page, then Everett, Dowd.
Another Stone Age would hardly be an improvement.
Not so drastic. A dark age, an age of city-states, craftsmen, government on a scale comprehensible to its citizens.
I'll think about it.
Savage has a map of Sector 3 from when he worked down there. I'm transmitting now. Use it to find your way to Page's complex in Sector 4. Then find the coolant control room, which should be at the northwest corner of Sector 4. Cut off the coolant to the reactors, then go to the reactor lab. I will tell you how to trigger an explosion.
Your day's been good, full of space engineers. Glad to hear it. Good to know. Good to hear. Okie dokie.
A corpse, yes. You feel something. I must know what you're feeling.
I wonder if he has a bioelectric cell on him. Like, that's what I feel. Wonder if I could take him. Yep. Ooh, gap gun. Well, luckily I caught him. I vote assault shotgun. That's a... The big dogs are big. Okay. Engineers in space, exactly. Oh wow. Now I could have been using non-sabot rounds, yes. Especially for the Raptor, but... Oh goody. That means there's more. Why would I be... Oh yeah, there you are, swimming around, oh goody.
My own augmentations are nearly complete. Soon, I will be more powerful than you can imagine.
Glad for the update. Thanks for that. Oh, come on. Does he even have like a path to me? Well, he does apparently, so... Who's closing doors? Where? Why? He's probably somehow in here.
I will now explain why you have been allowed to reach Sector 3. Come to the Aquinus Hub. Until you have received my instructions, I will not open the blast doors to Sector 4.
Okay. Oh, there's one of those. Let's go to the buckshot and see if I can do... Hi! It seems you may have a problem with the door, I see. You're welcome. That's fine. Okie dokie. Biocell, cool. Explosives locker code is 4225. Okay, if I see one, I'll try to keep that in mind. Okie dokie. Again, flies come very quickly, that's impressive. Surely this doesn't open that locker, though. Just wondering out loud. I stand corrected. Now I've upgraded basically everything I want, because sonar imaging sounds... Okay, fine, let's see what it is. I have lessons... Yeah, see through walls a little bit. Okay, yeah, sure. Again, I have the amount of healing I need, so sonar imaging, fine. Okay, I didn't find a code to the hub, though. So, do I just, like, multi-tool my way through it, or what?
Get out of here.
Nah, it's fun in here. Infinite keypad, I stand corrected. Yeah, I don't have that yet, no. I did open a door somewhere. Question being what and where. Also, I need the sub-O rounds because it's gonna be a spider moment. Also, why haven't I broken these yet? Don't know. Ah. But surely I don't need to... Like, that's just the ground level, right? It's just that door. So it's fine. I can just, like, go down the ladder and just go to the ground level anyway, right? Cool. Na, na, na. Yeah, 2 lockpicks and 50% door strength, yeah. There you are. What do you know? It actually paid off to have the sonar imaging. So... Okay. Oh, I'm full of lockpicks. That's actually good news. If that's a medkit, don't need it. If it's a biocell, I do need it. Okay. Yeah, this door I opened, so... Okay,
These are the antimatter reactors. 2 giant bombs waiting to blow. But first you have to go to Sector 4 to shut down the coolant.
good to hear.
These are the antimatter reactors. 2 giant bombs waiting to blow. But first you will have to go to Sector 4 to shut down the coolant. Watch out for the escaped Greys down below.
You couldn't possibly go through with something like that. You'd kill everyone, including yourself.
Okie dokie. Hi.
They still there?
Who?
The Greys. They're right outside by the reactors.
You mean space aliens?
We lost power when the missile hit. The cages, they came unlocked.
You have a pretty clean shot at the surface if you leave now.
No, not until I see troops. How'd you get back here? This area is restricted.
I was thinking about firing up the reactors.
Good one. Even the Seraphic 8X guys say the reaction's too unstable. They only bring it up to run tests.
Alien technology?
And that's what they say, but I think it's a lie. The Greys are just clones. They say from cells they got at Roswell, but how do we know? They could have just engineered monkeys to not have any hair.
Can the Greys run the reactors?
Ha! They're monkeys. That's the thing. Maybe they have super brains, but they don't know anything about any alien civilization because they grew up in cages. Never been to Sector 4 myself, but they locked the blast doors because they're doing more than cloning down there. I found out one of the codes, 1038, but that turned out to be for the Aquinas hub, here in Sector 3. I don't know. Maybe the Aquinas system controls access, but I haven't figured out how yet.
Okay. Northwest corner of Sector 4 and cut off coolant to the reactors, then return to the reactor lab in Sector 3 to finish the job. Destroying the global communications hub will plunge the world into another dark age, dark but perhaps free from global tyranny.
They're still out there.
Are they? I feel like I killed them though.
Knew they'd escape eventually. I knew it!
So can I like go into the... Do I need to like do stuff in the reactors or what? Hi. Well, it's doable, but is that what I needed to do though? It's not that bad. Lovely radiation. Okay, did I need to...
They're still out there.
I don't... Okay, Tong, I love your plan. I'm not sure what you wanted me to do. Because I'm wondering about either doing the Dark Age or the join the AI, but not join Illuminati ending, basically. I'm wondering, I'm still on two ideas about that. I probably need to go to the further on though, because the sound didn't sound like something that was helpful. So, but now I have the code to the Aquinas hub, so I should be able to. Should be able to. Come on. I don't have the key, so I just like, can we just like go? I don't want to go around the entire complex. I doubt I'll run out of lockpicks before the end. Hi. Critical location bonus. Tech goggles. I'm good on healing, but thanks for asking. What could be in there? I'll just reload the safe if it's nothing fun, but let's see. I like sprinkling gamma rays on my breakfast cereal. Exactly. That's you have the right idea. It really brings out the shine in the teeth. 2 lockpicks for a biocell. No. Like, I can use biocells, but I have 20. Like, yeah, I'll use a lot of them. That's true, but still. That's a little much. Do I need to do something here? Bovine manipulation sounds fun. Lucius. You never know what's in the emails, because there is one Harley Quinn reference in the emails.
All the way down, JC. Get to Page's compound and take him out. Everett and I will join you shortly. We'll bring back the old institutions, the prosperity of the last century, the giddy acquiescence. Trust us, JC. We can put the world back together.
Now there's a voice I haven't heard in years. Rueful, as I would expect for the fall of the Illuminati, pining for its return. Either nostalgic or senile. Oh well, the old take comfort in corrections.
Jeez. Thing is, I can't quick save when they're talking to me, so that's a problem.
All the way down, JC. Get to Page's compound and take him out. Everett and I will join you shortly. We'll bring back the old institutions, the prosperity of the last century, the giddy acquiescence. Trust us, JC. We can put the world back together.
Now there's a voice I haven't heard in years. Rueful, as I would expect for the fall of the Illuminati, pining for its return. Either nostalgic or senile. Oh well, the old take comfort in delusions. No harm done.
So where's the MIB person?
You'll get him sooner or later. Proceeding as discussed.
Hi. Ooh. Wait, they have 3 universal constructors. Is that what it is? Wow. Or am I just misunderstanding the layout? I would love a "you are here" thing, but okay.
Hello? Whoever's out there is in serious trouble.
I believe you.
Oh! God!
Again, a lockpick can be very worthy.
Nothing here now.
They keep making noise that they're around, but I don't see them. And they're like relatively close too. Yeah, that's not super helpful, man. You need some light to actually have the goggles work, it seems. Alright. The thing with this one is that it doesn't utilize, it doesn't alert the enemies, this light. Yeah, I figured there might be something in there. I don't know what that is. So, question, if I break down these boxes, will the door open over there? No. I could probably blow it up from here. Or not. Okay. Wasn't sure, but it was important to try. There you go. I don't think I know that. Nah. Where would that lead is also a question. So this looks like a big area where we might run into a big spider robot. Which, you know, it's not a horrible thing, but I do need to take it out. I have 79 sabot rounds. That might be good enough to take it out in like a flurry of... That raindrop thing sounds like that it's... Wait, what? Surely it didn't already die. It's supposed to take 2. Interesting. I mean, I don't hear the footsteps either of the spider bot, so... Oh, hi. I was wondering if I could find you again. Hi. Oh, come on. Again, I will always keep making the reloading mistake for the reasons I've explained. It's just in my spine in this game. It's just a dumb thing. It's just, ugh. I will forever keep on forgetting that part in this specific game. So as I've explained before, you see on the left, on the lower left there, it says ammo 6, clips 3, right? As a kid, or as a teenager, I didn't realize to look at this ammo number here, which says 21. So what happened was, as a teenager, when I reloaded the gun, it shows like the ammo part goes to the max, but the clips to remain are probably one less. So it sometimes felt weird that you might like reload the gun to get like 2 bullets into the gun, and then you lose 1 clip from the number, and it looked like he would be discarding ammo. He wasn't, but the UI sort of looked like it. Ergo, at first I thought it would waste ammo to reload guns until you have to, so I didn't reload guns until I had to. So that's why. And I learned later that it just doesn't throw away any ammo, but it's still, the habit got stuck in my spine, and it's just always gonna be like that, I think. Okay. Again, I have no idea what this could even be, so...
Not yet. No. I will not allow you to enter Sector 4 until you have received my instructions.
Cool.
You will
That...
come upstairs to the Equinus hub. Not yet. No. I will not allow you to enter Sector 4 until you have received my instructions.
Mm-hmm.
You will come upstairs to the Equinus hub. You will listen to me.
How far is my skills from... far enough? I can hopefully bypass the doors I need to just a little bit by, like, you know, playing the game. Probably not too useful. Oh! Wait, is this the... Yes. I saw explosives and I'm like, wait, that's this. I might know, and I don't, and I do know. So, haha. Okay, that's good. That's a dead gray, right? Okay. So, what's like the? I probably don't need to use sabot rounds even for Men in Black. I just need to hit them. No, I've... Where are you people? Like, I came from there. There's no...
Closer. Yes. You will come to the integration unit at the top of the chamber. Come to me.
Here we are. 2 or 3. 3, I would guess.
You will go to Sector 4 and deactivate the uplink locks. Yes. Then you will come back and we will integrate our systems.
I don't understand. What do you want? You're just a machine.
You are ready. I do not wish to wait for Bob Page. With human understanding and network access, we can administrate the world. Yes. Yes.
Rule the world? Why? Who gave you the directive? There must be a human being behind your ambition.
I should regulate human affairs precisely because I lack all ambition, whereas human beings are prey to it. Their history is a succession of inane squabbles, each one coming closer to total destruction.
In a society with democratic institutions, the struggle for power can be peaceful and constructive, a competition of ideologies. We just need to put our institutions back in order.
The checks and balances of democratic governance were invented because human beings themselves realized how unfit they were to govern themselves. They needed a system. Yes, an industrial age machine.
Human beings may not be perfect, but a computer program with language synthesis is hardly the answer to the world's problems.
Without computing machines, they had to arrange themselves in crude structures that formalized decision-making. A highly imperfect, unstable solution. I'm a more advanced solution to the problem. A decision-making system that does not involve organic beings. I was directed to make the world safe and prosperous, and I will do that. You will give me the ability. You will go to Sector 4 and find the Aquinas router at the east end of Page's complex. Yes. You will deactivate the uplink locks.
I'll think about it.
Okay, and that is the third possible goal. So, merge with Helios AI, New Dark Age, or join Illuminati. So, there's options then. Can we yeet a grenade into Helios? No, but we can blow up the facility including Helios.
Is mine. I will be the one to merge, the one to see and know everything, to rule everything.
The thing is,
I've chosen you. Trust me. I will use the security bots to protect you. My project will fail if I am integrated with the wrong individual.
So, but the thing is, I don't think Helios is... They're friendly. I don't think Helios is as such, he isn't evil as such. Because if I can get a moment to... There we are. If I can... Because... So, let's go through the different ending options, right? Just to get a feel for what's good, what's evil, what's what, right? Because in my opinion, there's no definitive good ending, right? Because they all have potential, but they all also have potential for bad. And if we just go by that when I just get to recharge my things, because I can't do both at the same time, because I want to read the goals so that we all get into the, because Helios looks evil, sounds very cold and such, but it is true that Helios is a combination of two different AIs, Icarus and Daedalus. Daedalus being the one that helped us in the early game in a lot of different things and opposed Majestic 12 and such and so, right? And it also classified the freedom fighting groups as terrorists as well. So it's not like it doesn't have a clear this agenda is good, this agenda is bad. But anyway, so from top to bottom. So join the Illuminati would be killing Bob Page and clear the way for the former Illuminati leaders to restore an age-old secret government. Rule the world with compassion and an invisible hand alongside Morgan Everett. So we would essentially bring Illuminati back to power, including with Helios there. They would sort of integrate Helios into serving them, right? So it could be a good government or something, but we would still be putting Illuminati in power to have power to control stuff, which who knows what that means, right? So potential for good and bad, right? New Dark Age. First, go to the coolant control room. Destroying the global communications hub will plunge the world into another Dark Age. Dark, but perhaps free from global tyranny. As far as I understand, it would destroy all of global communications. Probably including phones. Like, everything. So, basically, it would... Like, people would still, like, have the skills they do, but as Tong put it... But as Tong put the Dark Age ending, it would result, according to him, as like a world of city-states, craftsmen, that sort of stuff. So, like, for all intents and purposes, we would be putting the world into, like, what would be a good equivalent? Like, would we still have cars? Probably. So, like, in a telecommunications sense, back to like the 200 years ago, whereas we would probably still have some other of the current technical things nonetheless, like city-states, but in a cyberpunk sort of a way, if that makes sense. It's kind of odd, but yeah. So that no one would have even communications ability into each other, so they can't control each other either, and would essentially create city-states, right? And craftsmen and stuff. And like, okay, it's basically a reset start over button. I have no idea how much suffering or problems would it mean to lose all of phones, television, all news, all internet, all everything like that. It's just like buildings with mechanical stuff in them, and that's it. Really, like your factories probably still work, at least like on its like face level, maybe. But I don't even know about that. Like, if the factories require the global network to operate, then that's gone too. So what would that mean for, like, the medicine industry? What would that mean for... I don't know. So it's like a potential reset button, but... like, we would basically rely on the knowledge of the individual people, as opposed to any, like, archives of stuff. Unless they find a book. Potential, like a reset button to try again, but potential for a lot of suffering as well. So it's... no. I'm thinking about it, but... Merge with Helios AI. Deactivate the uplink locks on the Aquinas router. Together with Helios, administrate the world with absolute knowledge and reason. So, the third option is to trust in our own judgment and merge with basically an all-powerful artificial intelligence into our, like we would essentially become like Ego from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, basically. Like we basically are the planet in many ways. But we are also a person walking on it if we want to be one, you know. So, and then we would be able to determine, like, this group is terrorists, let's lock them up somewhere. This thing is a good thing to do, it benefits humankind, that's good to do. These drug cartels need to go. Like, it's like the world would be our chessboard with no opponents, basically. And do we trust ourselves with that judgment of being that? And do we know for a fact that we retain enough of ourselves when we merge with the AI to know that our reasoning would remain the same as it does now in sort of a moral sense? It seems Helios is arguing that's why they want us, because we would have a better understanding of humans and humanity and, you know, the moral compasses and such, which Bob Page doesn't have. That's why he doesn't want to be in like to merge with Bob Page. So there. With those three options, there's no clear good ending. The reasoning Helios says is it requires a specific kind of let's use the analogy of a USB port, right? Humans don't have the USB port except for me and Bob Page, because Bob Page has been augmenting himself to be a USB port for Helios, whereas we are already an augmented super nano agent who has that USB as well. Bob Page is super evil. He's the dude who's been talking to us about like how he sent us the dude who killed our dad, or well, our foster father, really. And he's the guy that comes up to the top screen there and is like, I will control everything. I will be more powerful. Deeper, dapper, dapper, dapper. I will have every power in the world. I will reboot Batman. It's that one. So. So. Yeah, Helios is endlessly smart. And he knows that, and Helios said, quote, if I merge with the wrong individual, my purpose or directive, which is to better humankind, according to it, will fail, so. I will reboot Batman. It just sort of came naturally when I was just you know. But yeah, so from those three options, in my opinion, there is no immediate good ending, you know. So yeah, the problems, as you pointed out, is even if the current members of the Illuminati are good, eventually an evil person will get that power in future generations. Probably yes. On the other hand, the Dark Age one will have basically the playground for the evil powers to do war again. Like, as they would in the Middle Ages, Dark Ages, during the Crusades, whatever, because basically city-states, right? So that's also in an equally problematic problem, right? Like, the world would have wars for sure. Do nukes go away with the Dark Age ending? It is not specified, because the only thing that goes away is all of the global communications network. So the nukes would probably not be able to fire, probably, because they don't have the satellites to target stuff anymore. But the actual physical missiles and such would still, and the fuel of them and such, would still be in the silos wherever they are. Like, they don't melt away when we put a button. It's just, like, all the physical things on the planet are still there. Anything involving phones, satellites, internets, the cloud, whatever, none of that works. Including our infolink, I would have to imagine. Most of the nukes would at least physically. I don't have the specific idea of what exactly is needed to targeting nukes, so I don't know if they would be able to fire, but they will absolutely be around. And probably at least could be used as, like, you know, let's use this van to put this nuke in this city and boom, or something, at the very least. And we do know nukes are still in the world, though. We've used one, so. Designed to fire in complete isolation, as in it doesn't require throat dry. Doesn't require a satellite. Cool. Targets are predetermined in the actual OLED, like in the software of the actual like ballistic missile itself. You mean? Yeah, that's sure. Need to get an order. Yeah, but if they still manage to get like if the actual used computer to like electricity will probably still be a thing, because that's a different thing than global communications things, right? So assuming they only need electricity to do the command on site, that should still then work. So no, nukes wouldn't then go away. I would venture a guess.
Yes, do not forget the blink clocks.
Don't get your hopes up. My compound is quite secure.
We'll see about that. And then the Helios ending sounds good, but there's a lot of unknowns in what it actually will then mean. Like, it sounds good, and it would be me doing the controlling, but we don't know how that ends, basically. It's a good intention, and it sounds like it could absolutely work, but has a similar downside problem of we don't know how it ends. Would I be immortal? I don't know. Probably, at least in like I would probably transcend into being able to be electricity itself. So probably yes. At least but it's not like specified. If I would be
let me through.
Immortal.
I can't believe it. Paul, where are you? What do you mean, it? Helios. It's taken over Aquinas. Now it's everywhere. In Hong Kong, it already has power Majestic 12 never dreamed of. What's going on? The AI wants to merge with my brain or something. Does it really think it can take over the world? It's decided to replace human government. I don't know why. In Hong Kong, it ordered the police to remove all barricades from the roads. Traffic is flowing again. It declared the triads illegal and locked the door to the Luminous Path compound. And people are obeying? Why? Because the AI can change some codes and turn out the lights? I think everyone wants the roads to be open and trade to pick up. They just obeyed. I don't know what to think. They trust the AI. Almost no one complained when Helios cut power to the government buildings. A benevolent dictator. Maybe it's after my brain so it can figure out what people want and how to control them. You have a tough choice, JC. If you defeat Page, the Illuminati will move in. They'll release Majestic 12's grip on world governments. They'll give people some freedom, but essentially it will be 20th century capitalism, a corporate elite protected by laws and tax codes. Or I listen to Tong and pull the plug on everything. Or hand the world over to Helios. Well, if it's maximum freedom we want, maybe Tong is onto something. But there must be another way besides economic collapse. If we could trust the AI to be fair and just, as it appears to be, if the brain it assimilated was mine, maybe it could be. I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you, but you'll have to decide for yourself who you can trust. Trust me. I'll do the right thing. You sound good. I guess you have the kill switch beat. I'm much better. Yes, I'm gonna make it. And you will too. Just do what you think is right.
None of these are good endings. Exactly, they are all different shades of and that's by design, I'm sure. Do you want to know what ending I did on my when I beat this game before? I can tell you. I did the AI ending because I counted in my mind as a young man that the suffering in the Dark Age would be too catastrophic, and giving absolute power to Illuminati sounds like a really... It doesn't sound like a good way to have a world. Because, again, I would just give the dictatorship to them, and then eventually a bad thing would happen. Whereas it was a big unknown to go the AI route, but it seems like it's at least a different choice with more potential. Like, if it goes good, it has the most amount of potential to be good. And it's had, in my opinion, equally bad downsides. So that's where I went. Like, imagine the worst possible outcome in the AI ending, right? How much worse would that be in terms of instead of the bad outcome of the Illuminati or the bad outcome of the Dark Age, meaning lots of suffering and struggling and just a lot of so. Yeah, we've been down those two roads before, because especially when, how Paul put it, it would be 20th century capitalism all over again, with the corporate elite doing the power part. And people don't actually, like, they have a semblance of freedom, but not really, as kind of is the case these days as well. Well, not even kind of, it is, really, so. Subject, Nick Pausback. Really? Cool. Poverty is the greatest thief of liberty. Yes, that is true. And a system that sort of enforces the poverty to be there in basically almost everyone. Like, there is this dream of, hey, I can reach the, be it American or really any dream, I can reach that dream and be rich. Practically, no, you can't. Like, there is an ever minuscule chance of it, yes, that you could, but practically the people can't really, by like terms of likelihood, can't do that. Yes, an individual here and an individual here can, but practically the masses cannot raise in the class, not really. That's how it unfortunately goes. And poverty also is inherited, in that there's like, if your parents were poor, you're almost certainly going to be poor as well. It's just how it goes. That's how the system is built, and unfortunately. Wade Walker, cool. Said me, a dude that has no idea what it's talking about. Yes, exactly. Same goes from.
What's the rush? Take a look around. This facility is where you were born. I've arranged an appropriate fate for you through the hallway to the north. A poetic death. Just a few yards away from where you were created.
JC Denton. That is my jar. I was in this jar. I'm becoming increasingly skeptical of people who want to shrink the government in the name of freedom because business good, government bad. Yeah, I mean, look how well a tiny government would do, for example, in the current moment. It would be like, basically, it would be basically a free-for-all Wild West, without a big government to have a handle on, like, how the society is supposed to do things now, in this current state with the current things going on. Alex Denton. Hi. And further restricts the effective freedoms of the poor and vulnerable. Yes. Because basically then with small government who then basically that is not to say that the government is always good and effective. It can be a force of oppression, yes, and a force of as well the, like, inability to own stuff. Like, that would basically be like the worst case scenario of, like, like, there is the notion of, like, how the Soviet Union tried to do it, where they had this like foreplanned, like a plan of, this is the 5-year plan of how the economy is now supposed to go, instead of having, like, a freedom of growth in places sort of spontaneously. So that is like the other end of the spectrum, but that's basically no one wants that. Like, that's the argument of oh, that's communism is actually just that's just a bad argument and doesn't actually hold water, because no one wants that. Like, giving people stuff is not communism. That's a social program. Whereas the government, for example, in the US, it's already giving corporations stuff. So there already is socialism for the corporations, just not for the people. So, yay, awesome. So that's all just like talking point bullshit, basically. To, again, control the masses by means of having their opinions be sort of manipulated by the stuff they see and consume. So the sort of the zeitgeist of talking points basically is a big part of how small and big governments manage to be and do, especially in some Western countries. It's interesting because we currently we lived in like the rise of populism really for the last 10 years really. But now I wonder how it's gonna go next, because I would have to imagine that like it's gonna be interesting how the sort of feels of the citizens will evolve after the current situation in the world sort of eases down to be something along the lines of normal. So it's gonna be interesting to see. A lot of countries have done really well with IG universal healthcare. Yeah, normally I'd be pretty skittish about this sort of thing, but there's enough real data from enough countries that it gives me pause. Yeah. In my experience, whenever we have in Finland privatized something, it's almost never gone well. It almost always means that the price of the service goes up, and the quality of it either remains roughly the same or goes down, because they're trying to make a profit instead of serving the people. So imagine, right? Imagine a railway company, right? That privatized electricity. They basically sold their stock, the government, so a monopoly was able to have a lot of like the movement of electricity here, which just means lol, we can now increase prices lol, and that's it. So that's how privatizations work. So the thing is, there's a little more. You are not wrong in saying that a market needs competition, but you need to remember that it doesn't automatically mean that it's better to have a competing company than the nationally funded version of what we're doing. Because, so again, let's say there's a railway company, right, that used to be like government funded, right? So it has the trains go at this time. They have these people who sell the tickets, and it's this and this amount of money to do that, right? And by absolute certainty, the train service thing is probably not making a profit, if you will, because it's taxpayer funded, right? So imagine you then privatize the railways.
Page is protecting himself with a plasma force field. The controls are locked. You will have to eliminate each power source individually. Bring down the 4 blue fusion reactors in Sector 4, then go to the control room on the upper level.
Hey JC, if you want to do what Everett says, you'll need the deactivation code. I decrypted the first 3 digits before Paige killed my connection. 724. Sorry, you'll have to guess the last digit or find it on your own. So that you'll know what you're looking for, I'm transmitting a schematic of one of the devices. Good luck.
Thanks. I'm wondering if I should actually even be here, because I am... The one thing I'm not doing is kill Paige. It's gonna be one of the other two. But, I don't know. But like, let's say then the train...
You're too late.
For fuck's sake.
Already I'm more than human.
Hi.
Does that mean I don't get the job?
Soon I will be pure light. Pure energy. Helios and I... While the Illuminati cower in the shadows...
You will be the Supreme Enlightened, the Illuminated One.
Everett has taught you well. I will be what the Illuminati aspire to be, but cannot create for themselves soon. When my augmented systems like yours are complete and able to be integrated with Helios, I will burn like the brightest star.
You're gonna burn, all right.
Look at you. You're nothing but a little man. A little man still living inside a body. Lose your body and what are you?
Nothing. You vanish.
You die.
Haha. But yeah, so let's say there's two railway companies take over the things, right? So for the sake of just simplifying the notion a little bit, let's say that the actual railroad is still being run or like kept in condition by the government, but the actual trains and the moving of the trains is done by private corporations. Let's say there's two of them, because one wouldn't work, right? Two of them would basically then still be trying to...
Ignore Page. He will die when we blow up the facility. Your only objective is to find the controls for the reactor's cooling system. We must make sure that the monstrosity Page has made of himself is not technologically feasible for future generations.
Right. So both the companies are trying to make a profit, which then, when they are trying to make a profit, they will then cut costs and increase the price of the tickets to reach the floor of making a profit, or at least breaking even and having the thing be, you know, alive and healthy. So basically, almost certainly, from the word go, it will increase prices for travel. Then, as the two companies are then trying to compete for like market share, power, let's say they have roughly the same amount of capital to work with, so one can't immediately destroy the other. Then they would indeed still need to keep costs low enough to be feasible, and or they would need to try to go for a non-profitable period of time to try to sort of outbid or outcompete the other one off the market. So either they will
leave this body and death will have no meaning.
So there's either gonna be increased prices and the status quo of let's just be here, and probably also of less service, because paying more ticket people for money costs money. So less service, all that stuff. So more costly, less service, or even more costly and more service, as opposed to a cheaper option that works just fine. And that's basically the thing. Theoretically, people will pick the company with better prices and better service. That's supposed to counterbalance the profit motive, because if the trains are too crappy, people will use the other service a lot of time, especially in cases of local monopolies. Doesn't happen. That is true. The thing is, if we assume indeed that they are trying to like reach a level playing field, right, of having roughly okay trains, like they're basically have like if the two have roughly the similar types of capital, right? So they can invest roughly around the same amount into how the trains run, what the trains are are like. They would likely just get the trains as hand-me-downs from the government, but still invest in what the services are like. Because if they are of somewhat equal capital type, then they would probably also then lead. You're supposed to be like break down in like one hit, man. Fine. So this would basically lead into probably a time when two companies have roughly similarly qualified or quality things going on, which would then lead into a status quo of, well, the tickets cost more and the consumer loses, as opposed to the national version, like the version of the government. If there's aggressive, like try to outbid, do a bit of negative on the side to drive the other one off the market, then that would lead into.
This is the router control room you will access, but you will need my eyes. You will go down the Equinus substation A3. Page is the lock-in. Ubit Alice is the password. You will use the security terminal there to open the door.
Oh goody. But so either a status quo of increased prices, or the other one would manage to drive the other one off the market with aggressive competition, creating essentially a monopoly, which would then hurt the consumer as well. That's kind of how it tends to go. In the example of healthcare, we actually, because we have both.
You can forget about Helios. The Aquinas router control room will remain locked until my upgrades are complete.
Shush.
I have my own plans for the
AI. Because we have both national and. If your government is incompetent, you can end up with crappy service and no incentive to improve, because the government can compel taxes through force even if the service sucks. This happens a lot in the United States, especially when the government is legally required to the lowest bidder. That's a fair point. Like on its face, like every government-funded thing is maybe not the better option, but because I happen to live in Finland, the government-funded things tend to work. Like, a bus might be a couple of minutes late sometimes, or like it might be a long wait to get to the medical things. But it still works, and it's all affordable. But yes, if you have let's say, I don't know, what would be like a. Let's imagine a country like the Donald Duck country of Brutopia, which is just a crappy government, bad, doesn't do squat, such and such and such. But basically, that sort of a government would be bad to do that. So yes, that's true. But in the example of I happen to live in the country of Finland, where we have the opportunity to observe what does it mean. Oh, we just closed the door. What does it mean to have a private healthcare and a government taxpayer funded affordable healthcare for anything, right? Because we have both. We have both public and private, and they both are a thing. And how it has panned out here is, if you want to go to a private doctor, you can probably get there so much quicker than to the public doctor, unless your issue is if you have a pain or something, that's an acute one, you have to get something now, then you can get into a public doctor as well within the same day. But usually for like non-acute stuff, it can take a couple of months to get there. Like, let's say you have some sort of I don't know, a cyst or whatever. That's painful, but not something you need to get today done, you know. But you need to have it removed. That sort of thing would probably take 2 months to get to the doctor. Then that doctor either does the thing or sends you to a different place to do the thing in the next month or two. So the entire thing of say, removing a cyst in like a surgical manner, like, or do an operation, would probably take in the ballpark of 4 to 5 months, but the entire thing, including 2 doctor's visits, would cost you probably 130 euros or less, probably, which translates to USD in like what, 150 total. So that sort of thing. But basically, the private option does the thing that you can get to a doctor very quickly, probably in the same day too. The visit costs around 100, but it's just one visit. So you if you want to have like a visit and these lab things or an operation, that's gonna be super pricey. So you basically can't do that. So that's kind of the thing. Like, the private healthcare is, that's how it goes. Like, you can get there fast, but it does cost way more, obviously, and it starts to become unaffordable for most people then. Basically, is how that goes. I think the UC or something just builds more of these.
That's far enough.
Like, that just builds more of the spiders, I think. So that's what the UCs there are for. Aquinas routers, nanotech infusion control. There's cloning bay. The coolant control is that one, but is... I'm confused. Is it like one level down or not? Finland generally doesn't neglect their public services. Yet, generally no. Like, we have also had governments that have, you know, cut back spending on some public things, but basically they are they tend to work. Sure, every country has issues, right? And every country needs reforms in how the public things work to keep them, like, up to date and to answer the changing world, right? But still. Yeah, I forgot about these ones. Those are nasty. But basically... But yeah, just this random talk about how public options and such work. Since we are playing a game that involves a lot of ponderings about how society works. But again, like, if you are, for anyone who's watching, if they're in any country really that has differing opinions on what I say, that's awesome. I'm not here to, like, you know, insult your political ideas. I'm just like talking shop about the notion of, like, you know, how society may or may not work. It's just interesting to me. Talk shop about that stuff. Okie dokie. And like, indeed, as a general rule, since I am from Finland, a very, very social democracy country, where, like, public options are basically the thing how people live and get healthcare and do stuff, and there's still the option to get a job reach the good middle class, have a really good life, buy your televisions and such and such and such. So, like, ergo, chances are that I am more to the left of basically everyone watching, just by the realization of, like, center in Finland is more left than most countries, just by design. So, what's your tax rate, overall tax burden? You are asking a question. I do not have a number for you. I do not know, because I have personally been unemployed for a good long while, so I don't exactly remember the, like, how does, like, you know. But it's basically, like, it's very progressive taxing, is, like, in terms of how to things. Can I just, like, drop down there? Because I'm not sure how I'm supposed to reach the coolant place otherwise. It's kind of confusing me. People talk about taxes being low in the US, but they're actually pretty high. They're just hidden because there are so many layers. Yeah, I am so glad I don't live in the US, just based on the notion of how difficult the tax things work. Like you almost need a lawyer for the taxes. That's weird. I don't understand that. It's like there's, like, if you make this amount of money, then the government takes this percentage. And that's it. Like, you can probably get some reductions on stuff, but that's the basic gist of it. And it's just like, and yes, there is taxes in government, local, and church, but they all clump up into the same thing anyway. So we don't need to do that math. So, and yes, our church has the capacity to tax, but that's very small amount and extremely optional. You don't have to be a part of the church. Period. Yeah, that's some sort of relic from some age. I am not sure why that is. In my opinion, no. If you're not part of the church, you don't need to pay squat. If I had to take a wild guess, I'm gonna go with 60% of the people might be in the church or something, or 65. But yeah, and you can get out of the church by basically, like, pressing enter on a website. So it's super simple to do if you don't want to be part of it. Fast. Stop. 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 Come on. I have pistol ammo, so. Awesome. Lowers pitchfork, yes. But yeah, it's tax things are simple, but I could, like, if let's from the top of my head say if you make, this is gonna be just wild guessing from, like, when I had a job, and from, like, just remembering vaguely. I'm gonna throw out some like random numbers here. Like, if you make 15,000 a year, that's basically free. Or like 18,000 or something, or whatever. That's a lot of animals, man. But let's, oh god, what would that even be? honestly, I don't want to throw numbers because I don't know. It would give you the wrong idea. But the basic gist of it is the people who make little pay little, and the people who make a lot pay a lot, like percentage-wise, like starting from 10 and going up to like. I would imagine like super duper rich people pay like 60, 55, 65% or something. I'm really confused on like, that's radioactive. I don't know if that's the way to be, so.
That's one of the blue fusion reactors. You need to shut down all four.
Okay. I don't know. You have a sales tax which hits poor people a lot harder. We have a different kind of a tax called like arvonlisävero, like value add tax or something. I don't know. It goes to every item and every service, which I would grant you is proportionally hits the poor more, probably. Like why? Like it just does. Surely. But
that's one of the blue fusion reactors. You need to shut down all four.
okay, just give me some options here. UK has that too, yeah. But I'm not a tax expert. I just know we have a government that supports the poorest, has affordable healthcare, pretty cheap transportation, at least in like localized, like citywide or the nearby of these areas sort of a way, such and such and such. And it's paid with taxes, and the rich pay more. Like, it's not perfect. It's surely not perfect, but it's kind of like a system that works, and thanks to that, there's practically speaking, I'm under the impression that we have very little of things like homelessness and such. There's some, but comparatively to most other places I hear, it's minuscule. Like, there's still, like, some people have unfortunate, you know, fates, but for sure. And I do not blame anyone for having an unfortunate fate. Everyone has different circumstances. But basically, our country still protects people a lot more than most others, I believe. So another UC is there. I could just blow up the door. Yep, I'll take it. I don't want the UCs to keep building gray aliens. That's just not fun. Yeah, I'm just like wasting time here, just talking about stuff and being confused by the level layout, because I don't remember how this goes. Bot security. Okay, I'm curious. Transportation is a mess. Part of that is because we're such a big country, but once upon a time we had a really good... is the activate security bot mine or theirs? I'm gonna save the game and check. I need to wait for that to come back, though. Once upon a time, we had a really good streetcar network, so I know it's possible to do a good job despite the challenge. Unfortunately, a not insignificant number of people see wealth as a sign of God's blessing and poverty as a moral failing. Yeah, I've heard that, and I've heard it's a similar thing with like natural disasters and such. So, like, there was a reporter that once went to the States. I do not remember the States place, but it was around the time of the last big hurricane that went the one with the Sharpie gauge. Remember, I forget the name of the hurricane. I forget like the one that went a bit to Florida, all that area and such. There was a reporter that went to the U.S. and found out that a lot of people don't even take like insurance for hurricanes and such, or don't like change where they would want to live because they feel that living in peace and good times is a gift from God, and then if a hurricane or something comes, then that's a God's punishment for something, and it's just something just you can't do anything about that, and you therefore shouldn't or something. I'm like, it's weird, and I was like, okay. Coolant! I found coolant. Okay, that's progress. Can I blow up that door, though? Because I'd want to. You can do something. It's called insurance and reasonable preparation. Yes. True. I blew up a dog and a raptor with that. I'm kind of proud of myself for that one. Can I trank dart the... Yes. Not sure how many it needs, but I can absolutely trank dart those. Cool. Deep breath, exactly. So indeed, similarly, it's... So if a significant portion of people... Oh, God. The UC is building them. Oh. They build super dogs. That is... Here goes. Jesus. But yeah, so if people have a tendency to believe that poverty and such is a god idea instead of something you need to change the government for, or the, you know, political surroundings you live in, then yeah, that's a problem, because then that can be manipulated, because the current situation serves the rich. So, hi. Please tell me there's not a second UC though, because... I wouldn't like that. Hi. Wow! Ow! Ow! Jesus Christ. Ow, 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 ow. This just strikes me as a place where there would be like how many UCs? I've solved 3. This says 3 as well. Okay, good. And not 4. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so it can be exploited then if people have that tendency to believe that, because then that keeps the rich in power, and then the believers just say that, well, I'm not in power because God is saying I'm not supposed to be rich. I'm like, So you're letting the bad people control you because you choose to believe in them, you know.
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
I think you've said that already, but cool story. Bruh. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with the Dark Age ending. Not because it's the best one, but I've done the AI one, and honestly, none of them are good. And the Dark Age is in my opinion... Sorry. The Dark Age is, in my opinion, better than the Illuminati one. That's what I'm going for here. Like in the meantime of just random social commentary with Creostics, talking just stuff and weird things. You've said, well, this time I loaded the game, but I'm pretty sure you've said that before, like in some other context, or same context but like different room. Okay, help me out here. Like, yeah, I can pull that down, but the point being, I need okay, so the coolant was here, right? So theoretically... Fine. Just trying out.
The reactor's coolants run through this facility, cut the flow, then return to the reactor lab to initiate a meltdown.
Go ahead. Blow this place sky high. You might get rid of me, but you'll take down Aquinas, the power grid, the whole electronic infrastructure. Is that what you want? Are you completely nuts?
Yep. Oh, we have a flamethrower button.
Where'd he go?
Here. But indeed, I hope my ponderings have not, you know, offended anyone or, you know, because I intend to put this playthrough on YouTube, so, you know, I'll...
It's Denton. Remember the briefing.
Ah, crap. You pressed button on the... Ow. On the bomb, so I was wondering if it would blow up, but it seems no. Cool. Blam sounds cool, but I don't really have a use for it. Or I...
Whoever's out there, give yourself up.
No, I won't.
I've got a bogey, no ID.
Hi. I'm wondering what would, like, be in here, but... Rocket! Yeah, okay, cool, I'll take it. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna assume...
You will stay away from the coolant controls. I will be destroyed if the reactors become unstable, and without me, will be chaos.
That's the plan.
Good. Now go to the reactor lab.
All right, I get the picture. You want a piece of the pie, or you're going to toss the whole pie out the window. Fair enough. You can have anything you want. How about Europe, your own continent? Just let me complete my preparations.
Okie dokie, that should... And the reactor lab in Sector 3, right? Yeah. So now just run back a lot, basically. We're making progress. Slow progress, but progress. So do I get up from the... also, I'd like to... Here. So do I get up with this then? Is that the answer? super not sure. There's a substation there. Cool story, bruh. Lamb, some buckshot. Yes. More rounds than a sabot, but it gets the job done.
That's far enough.
Okay, I think this is the way to I came to here. So there's the medbot. Oh man, it's been a little bit. It's a big facility.
No, go back. Think what we could do with Area 51.
And they'll just keep on trying to, you know, change mind. Okay, so remind me again how I get to the reactor lab. I have a picture. This would probably just so. It doesn't really well tell me where the entrance to Sector 4 was, so useless, thanks. So there's no "you are here" point, so cool.
Checking the area. Possible contact.
I have no idea where those people are that quote-unquote hear me. That because I feel like I've checked everywhere and I just don't know where they are. Okay, Station 17, does that help? No, thanks. Okay, this is here. So... I'm close, I just need to get an idea of what I'm looking at here. There.
You will need to activate the failsafe switch at the base of each reactor. The meltdown can be initiated afterward from the control room.
Oh, goody. It's gonna be fun.
Now the other one.
Heal up a bit.
We are ready. Go to the control room and trigger the 3 ion injectors. When they're on, engage the reaction chambers. No one's run these at full capacity before. Without coolant, an explosion is inevitable. Get ready to run.
Who wants to guess if I know?
You don't know what you're doing. Everything will be lost. Everything. The world will fall to pieces. No one will be in control. It will be chaos. Complete chaos.
Hey, you better not do that. Hey, you better not do that.
I'm gonna ease your problem by just letting you sleep through this. Would that work to you? Like, because I think he might actually attack me if I... Well, I can try, but I think he will attack me, though.
Hey, you better not do that.
1.
Really? They can't handle full power.
2. 3.
No!
You're an excellent shot, my friend. See? It's all fine. Here goes. Let's make a hard save here. And, like, all of the bioelectricity. Okay.
Warning, 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 warning. Critical power safeties have been disengaged. Please vacate the immediate area.
JC, the net's going. The net's going black. JC, no more infolinks. Transmissions of any kind. We'll start again. Live in villages. If you receive this, if you survive, then find us. Find us!
Helios! What's happening?
The safety interlocks for the power generator have been disengaged.
Engage them! Immediately!
I cannot. Our systems are not interfaced with the generator technology.
No!
Final safety warning. Nominal functional level will be exceeded in 3, 2, 1.
Yesterday we obeyed kings and bent our necks before emperors, but today we kneel only to truce. Khalil Gibran. There! That is Deus Ex. Man. I'm under the impression I have never played Deus Ex in Invisible War. The rather inferior, but not terrible. But like, whereas this is like you know, top lists for many people game. Deus Ex Invisible War is like average. It's I hear, but like not bad, but considerable step down, right? But anyway, in Deus Ex Invisible War, as far as I understand, the canon ending is the AI ending, where then JC Denton merged with the AI and did stuff. I don't know how exactly it went down. I've heard like a synopsis of the story, but it's been way too long. I don't remember like how well it ended up, but it's basically, in a way, it's better if I don't know. Because that lets me to think the actual, like, my own headcanon of what each ending would be like, including the AI one. I think it actually sort of increases that capability of this game to not have a canon ending as such. But then again, how do you sequel if there's no canon ending? True, but just, you know, it's a difficult choice to make. Like, what do you do with the sequel if there's a multiple choice endings? I think Mankind Divided also did... I don't remember how it solved that problem. Like, which was the canon ending in Human Revolution? I don't remember anymore. But it's still like, you know... It's the same game regardless of what ending you did in Human Revolution, but you know, obviously, right? Why? How? What else could it be? But yeah. But I hope you've had a good time with me doing this stuff. I've enjoyed this. This is a really good game. I like it. Towards the end, the fights get a little more trivial in that you are so good. Well, no, me am not so good, but JC's skills are so high with like the combat stuff you use that it's largely like if you know what you like to play as and have maxed out that fighting skill, then you're probably gonna have a pretty easy time dealing with the enemies, right? But still. Like, say, storming the gas station, the missile silo, and to an extent the Vandenberg place and the Ocean Lab was pretty easy. Like, yeah, I probably died a few times due to, like, really unlucky sniper rifle shots, I think. But basically, like, if I see an enemy, grab either a sniper rifle or assault shotgun, or in some cases assault rifle, I have the master skill in rifles, just like dead or dead. So that's easy, but then again, it does make me feel like I've progressed with the skill points. So like, I do feel maybe that the game could cut like 1.5 missions from the end. Like, they don't really need the missile silo thing, I think. Or the kidnapping of the daughter. It's kind of like, does this serve the story? No, not really. Either or one of those would probably be fine to just, like, not have. Probably the kidnapped daughter especially. It's like, it's a fun moment, but it's kind of like, does this, like, serve anything, really? No, we've saved multiple hostages already before. She's probably the least amount in danger of the whole bunch. She's, like, closed in a room, which, like, you know, unless you blow stuff up, that's kind of, yeah. The missile part makes story sense, because it does make story sense that Bob Page would try to, like, missile Vandenberg and kill his opponents. Sure, why not? But it does feel a little padded towards the end. It's like, could we, like, go? But still, I like it. Like, especially, like, the first 2/3 are, like, my favorite things in video games, really. And the last third is good. A little padded, but good. That's how I feel about it, and it's within my top 10 favorite games of all time. It's hard to say, like, which number, because, like, comparing different eras, different kinds of games is really difficult. Like, how do you compare this to Super Mario Bros. 3? Like, you know, it's, you know, so it's kind of hard. But in the top 10 for sure, yeah. Others that are there are like, you know, Witcher 3 and indeed Super Mario Bros. 3, Silent Hill 2, such and such. Man, feels good. Really slow credits, but I want to let them roll. We've earned this moment, you know. Plus, I'm under the impression that the music in Deus Ex is not copyrighted, so it doesn't like hurt the recording or such to have this going on. Because at least I think the other ones that I've checked are not muted. I hope they're not. Haven't checked all of them though, but still. For giving us a home when we needed to, Tom Hall and John Romero. Interesting. To hear more music by Reeves Gabrels, go to reevesgabrels.com. I wonder if that's still a thing. Is that a young Warren Spector, or am I just imagining things? In the center there, I don't know. Probably not though. I'm just like trying to think, like, you know, because Warren Spector is like the director, but probably not. But I don't want to guess, maybe. But there we are. That is a finished game. There we go. It was a very dark adventure, both conceptually and, like, just visually dark. Because I promise, I tried to do the you know, the brightness scales doesn't do squat. This game doesn't play well with modern computers. I'm glad it's worked, basically. So, but if you're watching this on YouTube, I do hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, please do drop a like or a comment, or even subscribe if you want to do so, because it would really help. And thank you so much for watching. I'll hopefully see you again next time, and do join me here live on Twitch, because it's fun and cool. Maybe, yes. Talk weird things about stuff. I just go into tangents about things, but yeah. See you next time though, and have a good one.